Well, a week after a Tri-Cities inmate escaped from a work detail, News Channel 11 is taking a deeper look at those cases across our region.
Yeah, we uncovered nearly 3 dozen escapes or attempted escapes over the last 5 years. Sydney Cameron is in your corner tonight, finding out what law enforcement agencies are doing to crack down on escapes and keep you safe.
Flashback to August 2016.
A manhunt is underway at this hour for 2 inmates who
With the help of 5 other inmates, 2 Hawkins County inmates block a guard's view, scale a 15-foot fence in the recreation yard, and disappear into the woods.
It was all well planned, orchestrated by the inmates.
Hours later,
they're offering $5,000 for any information that
alleged bank robber Timothy England breaks out of the Washington County Detention Center using a rope made of bed sheets to scale a wall.
It concerned us deeply when we had our first escape in 21 years this past August.
Leaving communities on edge and dozens of officers literally searching the streets for them. Washington County Detention Administrator Major Brenda Downs says several factors contributed to England's escape.
It would have been a lot more difficult if we were properly staffed and had more senior officers.
While Major Downs says declining building conditions also played a role, she can't go into specifics about his escape. But she says immediately after, the Sheriff's Department did an internal review to identify weaknesses and enhance security, even having U.S. Marshals do a walkthrough.
As a team, we failed in this incident, and as a team, we're going to build from this incident.
England was eventually arrested in Michigan.
The old saying, if you got a will, you'll find a way. So we've tried to take away the way.
The Hawkins County inmates were also captured within 2 days. Hawkins County since making improvements as well, with extra cameras, razor wire, and a second correctional officer when inmates go in and out of the rec yard. These are just 2 examples of the nearly 3 dozen inmate escapes or attempted escapes in our region over the last 5 years, from jailbreaks to inmates walking off work details and escaping police custody. The majority come from inmates walking off work details, though. Greene County averages about 1 per year.
It doesn't happen that often, but it does happen.
Greene County Jail Administrator Roger Willett says roughly 60 inmates work in the community daily, doing everything from working on city vehicles to handing out food. Willett says only non-violent offenders can be put on work details, and it's a process.
We looked at their past incarcerations. We look at where they live, and we try to select individuals that we think would be trustworthy enough to put into the community.
He admits there is a chance for walk-offs, especially since inmates are not supervised by a Greene County Sheriff's deputy. Instead, they're people who go through mandatory training.
I would love to have a certified officer with every crew. This county's just not in a position at this time to afford that.
Willett believes the benefits outweigh the risks, though, and says whenever an inmate is on the loose, finding them is a top priority.
An escape will probably never get to the level to go out and work again. A walk-off, we make them wait 10 years.
With hopes that a lesson was learned the first time around. Sydney Cameron, News Channel 11 in your corner.
Washington County, Tennessee says it's constantly working to improve security at its Jonesboro facility and says U.S. Marshals Service officers felt confident enough in those improvements after Timothy England's escape that England was briefly moved back to that same jail in December.